Picture walking into a massive sports bar on a Sunday, You've got like 160 TVs, all flawlessly screaming live games in uncompressed 4K.
Yeah, it's wild when you really look at it.
Right. And have you ever stopped to wonder why that building's electrical panel hasn't just instantly melted? Or how the video doesn't just buffer into some pixelated mess?
Well, I mean, most of us don't. We just expect the game to be on.
Exactly.
But the engineering required to keep those screens running perfectly is actually closer to a data center than a living room.
So today, in this deep dive, we are looking at a catalog from HDTVSupply. They've been outfitting global audio and video systems for, 25 years now.
That is a long time.
Yeah, and the sheer scale of the hidden infrastructure they provide is just staggering.
Right, and to really grasp this, you have to start at the absolute bottom of the rack. Like before a single pixel even lights up, you have the power grid.
It always starts with power. Yep. And HDTVSupply features this massive unit. It's called the SurgeX SX-UPS2000VS24. It's an online double conversion UPS bundled with a 24-outlet smart power distribution unit.
That is quite the mouthful.
It really is. So why does a TV setup need a power supply that sounds like it belongs on a nuclear submarine?
Well, because a system of this size literally cannot afford a single voltage hiccup. I mean, that SurgeX unit isn't just a basic surge protector.
Right, it's doing a lot more.
Exactly. It's constantly converting AC power to DC and then right back to AC.
Wait, why does this do that?
To guarantee a perfectly clean, unbroken stream of electricity to the sensitive gear. Because if the power fluctuates even slightly, an entire wall of 4K video could just crash completely.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. It's basically the foundation for the actual heavy lifters, the matrix switchers.
Yep, the Wolfpack modular matrix switchers.
Where the catalog details these things, and they can handle 9, 18, 36, and even up to 160 TVs simultaneously.
It's massive.
It really makes me think of like engineering a municipal water grid. You're pumping a massive volume of water, but in this case, it's 4K video.
Yeah, high bandwidth video.
Right, to 160 different faucets, and you just can't lose any pressure along miles of piping.
That's a great analogy, actually. The matrix switcher essentially acts as the central pumping station and the valves in that grid.
Okay.
In the old days of analog video, splitting a signal to 160 TVs would literally dilute the signal, causing huge quality loss.
Right, you'd get that fuzzy, distorted picture.
Exactly. But these modern switchers don't do that at all. They take the 4K 60 Hz video and instantly convert it into data packets.
Data packets, like computer network stuff.
Exactly. They route those packets over standard CT6 internet cables or just a local area network.
So the TVs are basically acting like network computers receiving a file transfer in real time?
Yes. It's perfectly synchronized data routing with zero latency.
That explains how they manage complex video walls, too. Like, the catalog mentions routing images across anything from a basic 1x2 layout to a massive 10x1 processor configuration.
Right. The switcher is just assigning specific data packets to specific screens.
But wait, if we are just routing data packets over LAN cables, at what point does an audio-video setup stop being AV and just become, a hardcore IT network?
Well, you've hit the exact point where the whole industry shifted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The line between AV and IT just doesn't exist anymore at this scale. I mean, once you build a 160-screen 4K grid, you clearly aren't pointing a plastic remote at the wall anymore.
Definitely not.
You manage these Wolfpack systems exactly like an IT network. You can use their dedicated Wolfpad tablet systems, Windows 11 software, or even a web interface.
And I saw they integrate using standard IT protocols like TCP/IP for network commands, or even dual RS-232.
Yep.
Hold on, RS-230s, I haven't heard that term in a long time. Why are they using older serial connections?
Well, it really just comes down to universal compatibility.
Okay, how so?
RS-232 is a hardwired standard for sending simple text commands. In a massive setup, you might have legacy control systems or third-party hardware that still relies on those basic bulletproof serial connections.
Alongside the modern IP network controls.
Exactly. You need both to ensure everything talks to each other smoothly.
Got it. And speaking of bulletproof, I was looking at the government purchasing channels and the sources.
Oh yeah, that's a fascinating part of this.
Right. HDTV supply lists, federal GSA schedules, TAA-approved products, which, just means the gear meets federal trade rules for secure manufacturing.
Right, secure supply chains.
Yeah, and then there's something called the NASA CES2 program. Why in the world is a space agency buying sports bar TV equipment?
Because the underlying mechanism is totally identical.
Wait, really?
Yeah. NASA obviously isn't watching the Sunday kickoff, but they absolutely need a 10x1 video wall to monitor live rocket telemetry. And they need it without a millisecond of lag. So the exact same high-bandwidth IP matrix technology used to flawlessly sync 160 screens in a sports bar is what federal and space agencies rely on for mission-critical operations.
That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
We started this deep dive looking at a heavy-duty power supply and ended up uncovering the military-grade IT networks hiding right behind modern commercial displays.
It really changes how you view the built environment, doesn't it? What looks like a simple video feed is actually a massive, high-speed data network operating in real time.
It really is. So here's a thought for you to take away.
Go for it.
The next time you are sitting at that sports bar, seamlessly watching dozens of games at once in pristine 4K, just take a second.
Yeah, look around.
Think about the miles of hidden HT6 cable. Those humming 160 by 160 matrix switchers assigning millions of data packets, and the smart power units working overtime in a dark closet, all just to bring you the opening kickoff.